Hey guys, before you watch this video, I thought I should just let you know what this is. New series I'm planning on doing, which is basically first reaction to a movie I've seen at the cinema. I'm going to come home and, as unfiltered as possible with making it still watchable, I'm going to give my thoughts on the movie, what I like about it, what I don't like. So I actually kind of want this to be a little chaotic and not really like a structured review. I'm going to try and take out the ums and ahs and you knows as much as I can, but within reason, because I'm speaking as spontaneously as I possibly can without making it sound retarded. And I'm trying to get the true emotion I get from watching the movies that I'm going to be reviewing, if you can call it a review from now on. As I said, best way to describe this is first reaction to movie X. This movie is going to be the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I was pretty excited about it. I loved it. The review / reaction starts now. Who would win a fight, Goku or the Hulk? Except the Hulk is a Saiyan. Watch this movie to find out. First off, wow. Didn't really expect this movie to be that good. I've been a big fan of Dragon Ball movies, but I know I was kind of holding my breath for this one. And that's mostly because I don't really, up until now, I haven't been a fan of Broly. You know, I haven't liked the way they executed this character. In this one, they blew out the water. Just to give you a quick summary of the movie without giving away too many spoilers. This is a movie about actually, where the hell do I start? If you don't know Dragon Ball, fucking watch Dragon Ball Z. Watch it. Watch it now. It's a great series. Just watch it, okay? And the movies, the whole thing. I don't care how long it takes. Watch it. I'm mostly joking there, but honestly, you're watching this and you don't know who Broly is, you've come to the wrong video. Anyway, so this is the third movie in the Dragon Ball Super series, and I think it's the 15th Dragon Ball movie made total, and that includes all Dragon Ball Z, and all Dragon Ball Super movies. But what makes a Dragon Ball Super movie special is that they are actually canon. What they usually do is they'll make the movie, and then they'll do the TV series as an arc, covering about 20 episodes or so, just to actually make it part of the official universe. So everything that happens here is intended to happen in the story, which actually makes it a lot better because there's a lot less headcanon bullshit that tends to happen with a lot of the Dragon Ball Z movies, which kind of made them a bit weaker in my opinion. So, great thing about this movie. The animation is spectacular. The music is just epic. Fantastic job to the orchestra that basically customized the music for this movie, especially keeping it in mind. The story itself is actually really good. The dialogue is probably its weakest point, but honestly, it's an anime and it's not really directed to be made for people in their 30s. It's mostly made with, teenagers in mind, so I'm not going to hold it too much credit here. Now, if you haven't seen anything Dragon Ball since Dragon Ball Z, don't worry too much about this. Really, you don't need to watch the first two Dragon Ball Super movies to have an idea of what's going on. And even then, it's not really that important. As long as you've seen Dragon Ball Z, you kind of get the transformation thing. So, without, any spoilers, this ends the first half of this review. You can really call it that. Gonna start the second part, which does include spoilers, so stop listening if you don't want to know. In 3, 2, 1. Still there? Seriously, I mean it, you gotta go. Holy shit, Gogeta's finally canon. Gogeta's canon. Holy shit, Gogeta's canon. And also, they've finally done Broly right. I don't know if this counts as I know I already kind of said that before, but I want to make it a bit more clear here. With this one, they actually go a lot in this movie into the past of like the Dragon Ball Z universe. They talk about how the Saiyans, who they were and what what their, I guess, civilization was like. We actually get to meet Goku's parents, not just Bardock, but his mum, Gin. And you do get to see that in the manga, but other than that, we've never seen them together. We've never seen how they interact. And we get a bit more of a believable version of Bardock in this. And we kind of, this builds up the story of why Broly is who he is, what happened with him. I'm not going to waste time with like that whole thing, because they cover it really well in the first 30 minutes of this. And it adds a lot of depth to the universe. So, it's a great part of it. And if you're, like, you've been following the like all the manga, you're a hardcore fan, you're really going to appreciate that. Or you're already listening to this going, fuck yeah, that was awesome! Oh my god, Gino was awesome! But, it's still appreciated even if you're not a hardcore fan. The reason why I'm really glad they gave, you know, Broly the depth that they gave him was he desperately needed it. You know, in the first movie, the reason why Goku was his arch nemesis was because he cried next to him in a cradle, which upset him. It just really didn't make much sense. This one, you know, there's a bit more of a bloodlust behind, you know, the royal family bloodline, and that made no sense, but just trust me, the anger behind Broly makes sense. The life he's lived, it makes sense why he's furious and could go into a berserker rage, and he just so happens to be the legendary Super Saiyan, which is not what a Super Saiyan is, and I could go all into that in another video, but right now we're just talking about this. And the legendary Super Saiyan thing is similar to, as I made the joke at the start of this, the Hulk, where you just, you know, crazy berserk rage and very hard to hurt, and the stronger your opponent, the stronger the Hulk became. So if you add Saiyan onto that, it would get dramatically worse, which is why that would be a really cool, I think it's a really good description of Broly, especially in this movie. As I say, they do bring in Gogeta, and they do it the way with the dance, just a fusion dance. I don't think it has any special name, but you get to see that. You get to, it all makes sense, you know, how they kind of soak you into making that a believable conclusion to how they've got to face this nemesis. Also, Frieza's a major part of this movie. They definitely, you know, really are getting the idea that the fans love Frieza, and I keep calling her she when she's not. Sorry to misgender you, Frieza. Don't fucking kill me. What else? What else is there? Oh shit! How could I forget? We get to see Chibi Vegeta, which is goddamn adorable. We kind of get to see like a teen / young adult version of Nappa, and that's pretty rockin' too. Other than that, as I don't want to spoil too much because it is a great movie, and if you haven't seen it yet, I don't want to wreck it. But check it out if you're any type of Dragon Ball fan. If you're an anime fan, you probably already know all about that. And if you're just starting to get into anime, I'd go as far as say that this could be a good first anime movie to watch. You know, it's not too cringe-worthy with its weird, janky dialogue that some animes have. And there's no, like, the only fan service is dedicated to Dragon Ball Z fans, not, you know, anime kiddies. So yeah, check it out. I'm going to give it, as a Dragon Ball Z movie, a 9. As a regular movie, I'm giving it a 6.5. I'm probably going to talk more about my thoughts on this in our podcast, Gator and Frog. Check us out on twitch.tv/Gator and Frog or stream.me Gator and Frog, where I'll be joined with Pan, Canadian Road, and Draconith. We're all going to have a good chat. We're going to obviously talk about other stuff other than this episode. I don't even know if we will, but check us out. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.